Hello. Hi. Can you go through your resume?
Hi, sir. This is Srikanth. I'm having 6 years of experience into SQL Server Database Administrator. Earlier, I have worked with Accenture, and it's a Netherlands retail-based organization. We are 400 plus servers, and majority of them are into production. And I have experience in handling of the all kind of administrative tasks like installation, configuration, and handling alerts. Yeah, in our organization, it's our 24/7 offshore and onshore model. We are regularly interact with the on-site team and the weekly meetings as well. And we have the log shipping and replication is on a database level, and we have like high available, I always on and clustering is on server level. We have a service, with our ticketing tool. We have instance in the service request we have to handle on that on the DB level.
Okay.
And also I regularly handle the issues like dispatch issues, log file full issues, and temp full issues, and blocking alerts and logging issues. And for the coming to the backup preferences, we have a homework backup tool for the third party review strategy. And we are over there, few of the servers for the full backup will be weekly and differential backup will be daily, and the transactional log backups are like every 15 minutes. And few servers, as per the client requirement, the full backups will be daily, and differential will be some half an hour like that, or else, and transaction log backups will be on 15 minutes like that. These and we have change advisory board for the change approvals, and application on infrastructure related changes are to be checked and approved. We have in a week prayer, and these all are about me in a nutshell.
Okay. You said
Yeah.
that like
Hmm.
always on is like server level, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is mean by database level? What is mean by server level?
Yeah. When we are configuring the server level, the always one is a high availability to high availability disaster recovery. Configure with the servers.
Okay.
But in the database level, the replication and log shipping, these are what happened. We will configure with the databases.
Okay. What about always on? Always on is also
Always,
database level, right?
yes, but in always on, it should be enhancement of the database mirroring. In this, we will configure the always on server level. We will add the participated databases into the always on, because of the databases will be added in the.
Hold on. Let clarify me first. What is mean by server level? What is mean by database level?
Database level.
Why you are using the term server level and database level?
Because the configuration will to configure by using the databases, not on the server level.
See, the databases are all hosted on server only, right?
Yes, yes.
Then
Database will be hosted on server. But particularly the data, we are using only particularly databases to configure, right?
yeah, always on also we can also configure. If you are configuring like
If you,
always on,
yeah,
you are select
if,
whatever on which databases that you want to configure always on. You can pick up all those
yes.
databases. Yeah. Then
Mm, like always one will configure on the server level. Uh, like
why
we need to
again you are
add the.
see. Yeah,
Mm,
everything is like on server only, right? The log
yes, yes,
shipping is also
yes,
on
yes,
server level. Okay,
yes,
on
yes,
the database level. At the end of the day, everything we have to configure on server level. Why
yes.
you are particularly saying that the log shipping and mirroring this database level and like always on is like mirroring enhanced on server level? I need some bit clarity on that.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. If you configure all whatever it could be log shipping, mirroring, or always on.
Mm,
Okay, so everything is like database level only. If you
okay.
configure always on, like in standalone environment. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
SQL Server is installed on standalone, and when both instances are configured standalone and you have configured always on. So then you can say that is like a database level. Okay. So why? Because for example,
Yes.
I'm having 10 databases. Okay.
Okay.
In the standalone
Okay.
instances, you have configured always on. Okay. In
Okay.
the top of the clustering. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what is mean by server level means if anything happens to server, all the rest,
Yes.
all the databases what are there on this on those instances should be replicated to the another server. That is
Oh,
mean server level. Database level
okay.
means what? Anything happens to that database. Okay, only
Okay.
that particular database will fail over to the another server. This is what
Yes.
the clear cut meaning of this database level and server level. Here,
Okay.
one more catch is if
Hmm.
you configured always on clustered instances.
Okay.
Okay. So then
Yes.
you can say that is like always on is a server level. Okay. So
Okay.
by
Okay.
default, in most of the cases, in everybody will go with the cluster only, standalone always on only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The
And yeah,
make
go ahead.
Yeah,
Do you have?
that the main difference will be when the server level will be happen anything onto the server level, the all database to be fail over to the another server.
Yes.
But in the database level, mainly the if we affect anything on the database, like only single or two or three, whatever it is, it will be moved to the another server. This
Yes.
is the difference. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So that is done. Do you know what is the query optimized fix in database scoped options?
Uh, I hear that word for the query optimizer.
No,
Do
no,
like
no. That is not the. I didn't ask the query optimizer. I asked for query optimized hotfix. This is a
no.
combined word. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So
Can you
what is
please
the
repeat, sir, that question? Like, I will make a note on that.
query
Very helpful
optimized
for me.
fix in database scoped option?
Query optimize.
Hotfix. Okay.
Okay.
And like for example, your server is very slow, damn slow. Okay. Someone
Okay.
has completed that your server is very slow. So
Okay.
obviously, like you just logged into your server and you open SSMS and you executed XP underscore who2. Okay,
Yes, sir.
at least to see what are the connections that is been there. But
Yes, sir.
SP underscore who2 is also taking a long time.
Okay.
Okay, then what you will do?
Mm, initially, I will check. Uh, I will go to the server. Initially, I will open the activity monitor. Which query is hitting more?
Okay,
Hmm. If it is still hitting on the comes like I will cross check what are the databases or tables are present in that particular hitting query.
okay,
I will check the respect about of even blockings also by the using of the SQL profiler
okay,
because we unable to run that particular queries, right, sir?
okay.
If in case if there is any blocking will be occur on the particular object ID,
Mm-hmm,
uh, I will inform to the application team to kill the session
mm-hmm.
with the approvals.
Okay. See, I am not asking like the user sessions or applications are slow or anything. So SP
Okay.
underscore his who2 is our stored command. Okay.
Yes, it's an our store command. Due
Command.
to which,
Okay. So
yeah.
if anything blocking is there, so then it will be appear in that list. Okay. That
Hmm.
command is itself taking slow.
Okay.
That's what. So what could be the areas that you are going to check and what comes in your mind first? Well, first, these are things that I need to check like that.
Mm, like first I will check SQL error logs.
Okay.
Nothing is found anything. .
Okay, we will jump to another question. What is the whenever you write any T-SQL command, you
Okay.
used to write Go, right? So
Yes, sir.
what is
Go.
the Go actually they're doing? How you see that Go?
That Go will be for the next step to be involved on that.
Okay,
Yeah. Like if you are writing some like any query to like a restore or move will be there, right, sir? By using
okay,
that command, then the next step to be go for the another command to go will be used, sir.
that's it. Apart from them, there is no difference.
Hmm.
Okay, we will jump to another question. What is like parameterization? How many types of parameterization we have in like database like server level? We have like two simple parameterizations, right? By default, it is simple. Okay, another is full. So what does it means actually? When I need to select with go with simple and when I should go with that like full? What is mean by that?
Uh,
Okay. We are creating a table. Okay,
okay.
and we are going to write a primary key.
Okay.
And for one column, let's assume like for that ID column. Okay,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
for one more another column, we are on for like assume like that it's a first name or last name. Okay, we
Okay.
are giving a unique key on that.
Okay.
So, what kind of indexes that will get created for primary key and unique key if you create a table with these constraints?
Uh, for primary key, we will be create the unique index.
Okay, sure.
Hmm. Yes, sure.
Okay, go ahead. What about unique key?
Hmm.
Okay, now you tell me what is the mean by primary key?
Uh, hmm. Primary key is there when while we are creating the cluster index, the primary key will be created automatically on tables.
Okay, but why you said previously it is a unique key index?
Sorry, I just
Okay.
you,
So now you saying that primary key, whenever we place a primary key, it will create a cluster index on that. Okay.
and
What about unique key?
that should be an non-cluster index.
Okay, then good. Okay. So what is the optimized by ad hoc statement? What is mean by that?
Sorry, optimize.
What optimized by ad hoc statements in server level? It is in the one of the option is there. Okay,
Okay.
what is that option? What if what it will happen if we enable? So if you want to do enable, is there any certain criteria and like why I am enabling this? Okay, so is there any calculation from your end that like if we enable this option, then it will be good for me to the server to in terms of
Like
performance.
yeah, I know that on that little bit like optimize for ADAC like the workload to be effect only one effect, sir, to new plans to catch up for unaffected things.
Okay, what is mean by that? Could you please explain me briefly?
Um,
Well, okay,
like
Livy.
main thing is that like avoiding a large number of single user plans and plan cache that things, sir.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, very good. Okay, so when how can we say that if we enable this option, okay, it could
Okay.
be benefit for us. So
Okay.
how you are going to come to that conclusion? Yeah, this single in my server, single statements are running only.
Okay.
If we enable this option, then it will be good to useful. How you
Hmm.
are coming to that conclusion? in simple thing. Whenever you execute a single statement, so in the plan catchy, there is one option. What kind of it is, whether it is ad hoc or it is prepared, is it is stored statement, SP compile. So it is the address will be there like that. Okay, what kind of it is statement. Okay, so if you so if you filter the buffer cache, okay, so based on these criteria, like how much percentage ad hoc statement will be there, how much percentage of like this thing is there. For example, my ad hoc statement is like 50% or 32 for 50% will be there. It means that in 100%, 60% are stating is taken by ad hoc statement only. Then we can then we can get an idea, right? See in my 100%, 60% performance is taken by the only single statements. So then we can come to conclusion. Yes, now this is the time. If we enable this option, okay, and it will be benefit for us. Okay, and once you enable this option, you can the server and under observation. So after changing that, okay, what is my utilization? Is there anybody affecting with that option? We can observe for 1 week or like based on our like customer application team response or anything. So that's how you can proceed with that. Okay. Hmm. So what are the default events that took place in default health check events?
Default
Health check events.
on
Whenever you install the instance, right? So by default, one health event, one health check event will be almost running, right? In the external event. So what are the events that are all being configured in the default that?
Like while after installation, we need to check that health checks. Like in the summary.txt, it will show.
No, not that one. Not that one. I'm asking. Okay. Whenever you install, by default, every instance, you one health default health check event will be external event will be running, right? Okay. So what are the events that are being default configured in that?
The default means like CPU, memory, disk space, like that.
No. Okay.
I didn't get that.
Okay. Let's assume that. Okay. You have installed the instance. Okay. Like you have not done anything. Okay. And application team saying that like they are facing like deadlocks. Okay, so and they are asking that, okay, is there any deadlocks happening? You just please confirm. From here, they want to cross check. Okay, they are something experience some slowness or some timeouts. They want to check either what is there any deadlocks happening or not in the database. They want to cross check. Okay, and they have given particular time as well from this time to this time. So how you are going to check deadlocks in that?
Like if after installation in this nothing is there, right, sir? But
yeah, that's what I'm asking,
like
right?
present any database. While firstly like event sessions in the different frequencies for the system health. It will be like
where you are going to check that this thing deadlocks are happening or not. You have not enabled entries flags.
Yeah, the SQL profiler will give the deadlock graphs as well.
But you have not enabled, you have not yet configured any profiler, right? It happened in the past. Okay, it's they are not asking that they are doing something you want to capture like that. Okay.
That particular session will be there means if the blocking object ID will go for the control M for the execution plan if it is there means.
Okay. So
Hmm.
what is mean by that? What I didn't hear that one. Yeah. Okay. Controlium. Okay, it's happened in the past, man. Whatever is happened.
Okay,
They
it's
want to
already
verify.
happened. Oh, okay, verify. By using any T-SQL commands, we'll
Yeah,
see
you
that.
tell me that. You tell me that. Where you are going
Like,
to check.
okay. By using T-SQL commands, we'll check the past things which they were done in that particular
See,
session.
TC for the Microsoft SQL Server, we
Hmm.
for anything we have to use T-SQL only.
Hmm.
Okay. So what is that? Where
Okay,
you are
SQL
going to check?
underscore server diagnostics.
No. Server in the
Oh,
server diagnostics, you will say that either CPU, memory, hard disk are clean
yes,
or not.
that,
That is what you are saying. How where you are going to check that deadlock events? This answer
okay.
will lies on the previous question. Okay, it's we can see the default health events. Okay,
Default health events.
default health check extended events. I mean, in that we can check the deadlocks. Okay. Uh,
Default health events.
Okay, even though you have not configured any deadlock
Data.
trace flags,
Hmm.
and okay, you can verify in that deadlocks events will be get recorded in that. Okay,
Okay.
so somebody say that your CPU is taking CPU is 100% or 90% like that. You are
Okay.
going to configure like check some counters. Okay,
Sorry.
so health check counters. Even we
Okay.
in the event viewer we have counters, right?
Yes,
What are
sir.
the counters that you are going to configure to check for CPU?
Hmm. CPU counters.
Hmm. Okay, so let me explain like on a frame this
Mhm.
question in another way. What is like
Okay.
processor percentage process time, percentage privilege time, percentage user time? Okay,
Percentage.
what is like memory grant spending? What is mean
Memory?
by the memory grant spending?
No, sir, no idea.
Okay. What is buffer hit ratio?
Buffer rate ratio is for like 60%.
What is mean by buffer hit ratio? Is it if the counter if the value is high, is there any problem? Is the if the value is low, is there any problem? What is mean by
Uh,
that? Either the value should be up or either the value should be down.
like a greater percentage of 90 like that. Uh, uh, the SQL server goes to the buffer, not to hard disk, to get the data.
Okay.
Hmm.
Means is that good or bad?
Like the higher this ratio will be on SQL server has to be go.
Okay.
It should be a good performance overall is boosted, sir. Greater than 90%.
Okay then. Okay, good. What is mean by page life expectancy?
Sir,
Page life expectancy.
mm,
Is there anything related to my previous question to this?
yes, sir. Like it should be on I mean, uh, the what index is designed to indicate the poor indicates in the live page extension. It could be indicate the poor indexes design, sir.
No, 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 not that thing, man. Page life
Okay.
expectancy is how many seconds the pages are there in buffer cache. Okay, that is not my page life expectancy.
Database to remain in cache only.
That how many
That this
seconds?
is
Okay,
a
by
should be
default.
By default greater than 300, sir.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay, so that's what, like, there is like close
like,
relationship for the buffer hit ratio and page length
mm,
expectancy.
yes, sir. If it is like a greater than 300 means it's okay. If there is a like less than 300 means it will be indicate the poor index design, sir.
See, 300 is a old value, man. Nowadays we have huge configuration of hardware and everything.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
so,
Like,
you can consider as a 300, but nowadays
mm,
it's like more than that. Okay.
okay, more than that. Okay.
Okay. Now you tell me, can we take log backup and differential backup for master database?
Uh, for log backup and differential backup, yes, sir.
Yes. Are you sure?
Yeah.
For which database I'm asking for?
System database.
Yeah, in the system database, I'm especially asking for master database.
Okay.
Have you tried any time differential
Like
log backup for master database?
the master database, I'll taken only full backup.
Okay. What about differential and log backup? You tell me, man. In the span of 6 years of
Okay.
experience, okay, I am asking one simple question. Are we able to take differential on log backup for master database?
Mm,
Yes or no? No?
uh, no, sir.
Yes?
Only full backup is possible for that.
Why? Why cannot we take a differential or log backup? Previously you said yes,
Yes.
and previously only you tell that you only taken as of now only full. You are saying like one time yes and one time no.
I'm just confusing, sir.
Okay. So you cannot take that master database. Okay, you can take other only full. You cannot
Yes.
take differential or you cannot take the log backup. It's
Mm,
the master database was excluded taking from differential and log backup.
yes.
Okay, and
Mm.
like what's the difference between like stored procedure and functions? You know the stored procedures, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Mm. Like store procedure will take number of parameters can modify the database objects.
Okay.
Mm. And the parameters like functions can be either input or output parameters.
Okay. Next.
Mm.
Function is also have input parameters. So many parameters it can have.
Yeah.
But then what's the difference between the stored procedure and functions
Like store
in terms of parameters? Stored procedure
we
will
mean
have, yeah,
like
go ahead.
yeah, I need some like a store procedure what like takes a like no parameters can modify database objects, sir. We need a written results, sir. We need not results.
Okay,
But
you
in
are
the
saying
function,
it cannot be, I mean, no result, right?
yes, sir. Need no not written
Okay,
results.
leave
But
it,
in the
okay.
function, uh,
Okay,
but in the
what's the
function,
difference between stored procedure in terms of parameters?
in terms of parameters,
Yeah,
like in the functions, it will be input parameters will be there, and the store procedure will no parameters take.
no, both will have parameters. What's the difference?
Procedure can be not be used select statement.
No, it can be, we can use select statement. Store procedure will have input and output parameters.
Okay.
Function will have only input
Only this.
parameters, not output parameters.
Okay.
That's the difference. Okay. And like one thing, like what is like parameter sniffing?
Sir, wait. Sir, please
What is
come.
parameter sniffing? Is it bad or is it good? When it is bad and when it is good?
Uh, oh, that much of idea on that, sir. The parameters.
No, right? For example, I will tell
Mm.
you, we
Mm.
have a data which evenly
Mm.
distributed.
Okay.
Okay. For
Mm.
example, you are trying to execute one stored procedure.
Mm.
Okay. The stored procedure default is compiled, pre-compiled. Once it is executed, the action plan will be saved in the plan cache, and net whenever we execute that another the stored procedure with another parameter also will execute the same. It will use the
Okay.
same execution plan. Okay. So,
Okay.
for example, whenever we execute the stored procedure with same parameter value, okay, that
Okay.
value will be stored in the same plan and will be used for the another parameter value. For example, uh, you are searching on the first name, okay, like
Okay.
Shrikant. Okay, on
Mm.
the Shrikant value, we have 10,000 records, and this
Okay.
plan will save in the plan cache. And you are
Okay.
saying another name called Arsha, which is also
Okay.
having 10,000 records. So at that
Okay.
time, parameter, it will not going to use the, it will going to use the same execution plan even for parameter Arsha also. Okay, why?
Okay.
Because it's not a problem. Why? Because like for 10,000, yeah, the SQL server will know. Okay,
Okay.
for Shrikant we have 10,000 records, and like for Arsha we have 10,000 records. The data
Okay.
is evenly distributed.
Okay.
Okay, at that time, parameter sniffing is very good. Okay,
Okay.
then data when the database records are skewed. For example,
Okay.
uh, you are searching on Srikanth, which is having one record, and you are
Okay.
searching for Arsha, which is having 50,000 records.
Okay.
Then it will be a problem.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so so this is what you need to say. For example, whenever you restart it, sometimes what will happen, right? Generally,
Mm.
some
Okay.
application team will tell that, Shrikant, we are having this stored procedure which is running previously good. Okay, but
Okay.
what I don't know what happened after restarting the SQL server. It's been taking very long time.
Okay.
Okay, so what happened, right? If meanwhile you have run the stored procedure with the name of Harsha, which is having only 50,000 records,
Okay.
that plan will be stored in the plan cache. Okay,
Okay.
after that you are executing this with the parameter called Shrikant, which is having only one record.
Mm.
So SQL server, what it will think, it will having only one record and it will try to that. But in the real time, we are having more than 50,000
More
records.
than. Yes.
So it will take the time. Okay, there is
Mm.
misconception. How
Yes,
many
sir.
records that it has to be retrieved. So
Yes.
it will take more time than
Yes, sir.
estimated.
Okay.
Okay, so
Like,
this is the difference.
mm. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
It's like,
Can we assign 1433 port for the named instance?
yes, sir. It's a default port.
Uh, what is the question that I asked about? Can you repeat?
You asked me for like 1433 port we can assign for the named instance.
That is the only asked question. Still, I'm trying to continue. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Even though, but default instance is also running in the same machine.
Okay. We can change it for like a 143334, like 35 like that.
Okay. Let frame it another way.
Okay.
You have already installed the default instance.
Yes.
Okay. You are again install another instance, named
Yes.
instance.
Yes, sir.
So for the named instance, can I use the port number 1433?
No, sir.
No, why?
It's
SQL
already
server,
present in the same. Yes, sir. Present in the same server. Right?
then both are SQL server only, right?
Both are SQL server, but the port like connection will be new to change.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
What is like the two improvements that has been done like in terms of MDB contention in SQL Server in 2019 and SQL Server 2022?
2000.
22. In 2019, we have resolved concurrent PFS updates. Okay, it means we have resolved, okay, and PFS MDB contention. Okay,
We
for
have
coming to PFS, okay, and SQL Server 2022, we have the improvement has been done. That is like concurrent GAM and SGAM updates.
okay.
Okay. Now you have two databases in the
Yes, sir.
instance.
Hmm.
Okay, one is offline and you kept another database into offline.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you have dropped the both databases.
Okay.
What's the difference between these? Dropping online and offline database.
Hmm.
You dropped both of them. What's the difference?
Dropping the database means in offline database it will be not there any logs, right? But in online database it will be there. If you delete that, it will be truncate. Like
No. One
in
database.
offline database, it will be won't allow to drop the database, right?
Sure.
Yes, sir. Because
You
it's already
I mean
installed.
you already experienced that thing, or you are just assuming and you are telling
Like
something like that.
I have been experienced, but in my mind it was not striking that particular point
Okay.
on that.
If you
Yes.
drop online databases, the database respective files like what are that MDF, NDF or LDF,
Yes.
those files also will get deleted from the
Yes,
disk.
sir.
If
Yes,
you
sir.
try to drop the offline database, the database entry will get deleted from the instance, but the
Okay.
files will be there in the disk.
Okay.
Okay, that's the difference. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So then anything else?
Yeah, that's fine, sir.
Okay. Okay, Srikanth. We have nice talking to you,
Yeah.
and like if you have anything, let me know.
Sure,
Okay,
sir.
and we will get back to you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, you too, sir. Because with you only I learned some different, different, whatever in the SQL server, the way of to explaining things also, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
like great
Yeah.
privilege for me to hear. Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
and we
sir.
will get back to you. Bye.
Yeah.